Game started.
I got a game. Okay, so against I played a Rui Lopez against d4 recently and a Sicilian. I haven't played the center counter, so let's try that against Lepomus from the United States. So the way I play the center counter is with this move knight f6, attacking the pawn. And if white tries to hold on to the pawn with the move c4, that's not good. It's a gambit, but it's a good gambit for black. And then you take with the knight, and if he exchanges knights, the queen can stay out here in the middle of the board because there's no knight to harass it, and it can stay there for quite a while. And try and cause trouble. General mischief. So I think it's okay to play e4 here, e5. I could try pinning this knight and then playing e5. I think e5 immediately is safe. I always have knight c6 to defend it. And it's good to get a pawn in the center. And then I'll develop my my bishop here and castle. So he's taken away the c5 square. I could play this check, but that just helps him. So I think I am going to just play the bishop to the square d6. And the idea is later maybe I can push this pawn. I'm going to go ahead and castle. And the queen has this square here as a retreat square. If it starts getting harassed by pawns and such. Now if he plays a knight to there, I have to be careful. You do have to watch out about getting your queen trapped whenever you play something like this. c6. So now it might be a good idea to reposition my queen now. I was thinking of the move queen to here, putting pressure on this pawn, but I don't think the queen does very much there. This c3 move keeps my knight out of the square d4 where it would have enjoyed going. And let's develop the bishop first before putting the queen in the way of the bishop. And notice there's no e-pawn to fork these two pieces, which is an important factor here. Although he can harass the bishop with his knight. He castles. Yes, I'm going to go to e6 with the queen. Then get my rooks in the center and think about pushing my e-pawn. So he pushes first. So if he pushes again, that's a threat of a fork there. So let's take. And when I take, he can take back with the knight or the bishop. If he takes with the knight, I'll probably exchange it and leave him with the bishop there. Or the pawn. He could take back with the pawn, in which case I would have to retreat my queen. So we get a game with two bishops against two bishops. Well, the knights are gone. And it's important to control the center files here, particularly when it's all open like this in the center. The pawn structure is symmetrical. And yep, he can attack my loose pawns over here. I think I will simply block that with the pawn move. I can attack my queen. Now the queen, the question is, does the queen want to go to let's put the queen here. So I have this tactical idea in mind of pawn to here, and then Yeah, he's defended against that. See, the pawn to here, and if the bishop moves out of the way, then the bishop there would check, gives a discovered attack on the queen. But he saw that. He was prepared for that one. So let's get my other rook out here. Actually, the queen is kind of in an awkward spot there. Ah, no, that's a good square for the queen. Now, the question is bishop e6. Does that do anything good? The queen can just go back to this square. And is there any other way to discomfit the queen? So I can push the pawn now, and bishop takes, bishop takes. It seems well defended now, but he has rook. Now I can take the rook if the rook goes to that square. So this bishop here is loose, which is a little bit concerning. You always have to watch out for tactics. I push the pawn, and he plays bishop here. I take the bishop. He takes here with check. I move the king. He gets a rook. I take back. So that's basically a rook for 2 pieces, and he can get one more trade. But that should be it. So it should be safe to play this. Moreover, I can always throw in rook takes, rook check. So where's that bishop want to go? The bishop wants to go there. And now I can threaten his h-pawn there. Okay, and then I want to shore up this pawn so I don't spend all my time defending it, although that does create some light squared holes for his light squared bishop, but those are the breaks. Now I do have the idea of bishop here check, king moves, and bishop here attacking the queen. But the queen still has a few squares it can go to. It can go to that square, and then it could go to this square over here, or this square. Still, it's an idea. Sometimes just forcing your opponent's pieces to move to awkward squares is a good idea. Like this, for example. It's going to force my rook to move, and I want to keep the back rank defended, so I think I have to go here. I can't push the f-pawn because it's pinned by the queen. I guess I could have attacked the queen first and then pushed the f-pawn if I wanted to do it, but it's not clear I want to push that f-pawn. So yeah, it's tough to come up with a strategy in an open position like this. Yeah, just get your pieces to the center, and that's probably the way to play it. I am going to attack that bishop and see where he goes. back that way. Okay, so now yeah, I don't have this idea anymore about check followed by bishop here because the rook is covering that now. I could put my bishop to this square.
Check.
Let's just cause his king to move. And let's cause his queen to move. Let's see where it goes. I guess I could think about nabbing this pawn over here in the corner. Aha. So now if bishop takes, probably rook takes, huh? Maybe I can double my rooks on the e file then. Or queen takes. Let's see. So he can come in here with check. Oh, he's trapping my bishop. Oh, that's pretty clever. Okay, so let me clever but dangerous. Let's take it. Take that pawn. And take here. And now there's this bishop is hanging. And this pawn is hanging. Still, I should have been thinking about how I was going to get the bishop out of there. Normally, when you deliver a check like that, you retreat the bishop right away. You just do it as a one-time thing to discomfort the king. But yeah, I was thinking of other things after that, and I lost track of the bishop in my calculations, in my thinking. Yeah, I don't know what he does here. He can, I have a loose rook here. He can attack my rook with this queen, I guess. Yeah. I can still check first. Yes, let's calculate this before I move. I check. The king only has one square. Rook here, check. And the bishop can't interpose. And the queen can't interpose. Well, it could, but it doesn't want to. So check, check, and then the king, there's a queen here, a rook here, and the king is in check. So he only has one square to go. That's this square. And then queen check here forces the king to this square. And then queen check here is checkmate. So if I calculated that correctly, that is a forced
check.
A forced win, and we'll see.
Check.
I was thinking the rook was here for some reason, so he has this square, and the queen is guarding that square. Aha! Aha! Oh, that was lucky. That was lucky for him. Too bad for me, rather. So queen here would be checkmate, except his queen is guarding that. Queen here is not checkmate because he has one escape square. Queen here check. Okay, can't interpose, so he has to go either up or down. If he goes down, then rook there check is mate. And if he goes up, then I have rook here check. Let's give one more check. If I stop giving checks, I have to defend. I have to move this rook here. So he has to move to this square, and then I have to think again. Oh, he went the wrong way. So that's oh, the bishop is guarding that square. I keep forgetting these little things, these little details. Okay, is it time to save my rook here? Yeah, this is so close, but I don't see the checkmate. It'd be interesting to look at this with the computer afterwards and see how I could have been more efficient here. You have the feeling there should be something good. This keeping the king trapped over here is probably the right concept. Oh, maybe rook here check. He had no bishop there defends against that. That's right. Okay, now a check from this angle looks pretty fatal because the king can't come out to the this square because this rook is guarding it, and he can't come out to this square because this rook is guarding it. So the king has no moves. So this check here forces the queen to interpose, and then finally I can mate.
White resigns. Incoming challenge.
Okay, good game. I'm going to not accept that challenge, but maybe play him again another time. So I'll post a post-mortem video on this one shortly, and I'll see you then. Bye.